video, aside from the nature of the title, and I kind of fell off on the wagon of improvement. I haven't been reading my book. I haven't been making my channel. I've had a pile of laundry for several days. I've come home, just been a couch potato and been a consumer. And even at that, I've watched several different webinars, been studying my different ways to form passive income, network marketing, or freelance digital marketing. It's a form of advertisement that I can invest in, which is something I've found that I'm actually going to do. And what it is it allows me to spend, say, $5 a day, $10 a day, whatever. I believe the minimum is $5 a day through Facebook, which will actually allow me to advertise a product for somebody, whatever the product may be. Say I pick Weight Watchers or whatever, anything. I can go to ClickBank, become an affiliate for it. And the way that works is I would make a squeeze page and some. It's an autoresponder for email. Either way, there's quite a few different steps to it, and I learned about it by watching a webinar for AWOL 01 or AWOL 101, and AWOL, as it stands for Another Way of Living. I signed up for a seminar in California, actually in May, which I need to save up, buy a ticket, do all that, and I need to figure all that stuff out. Yet for the last few days, I've actually done nothing to better myself. And I'm quite irritated by it. I've been walking around the past few days pissed off at myself because I've been being a lazy bastard. And quite frankly, I'm over it. I don't know why I decided to just kind of stop for a few days and screw all this. And I sat there and I vegged and I watched hours of content, screwed over my sleep schedule. Hell, I didn't actually get to sleep until 4 in the morning yesterday, so I slept till noon, which is completely the opposite of what I actually need to do and actually what I want to do to improve the situation I'm in and improve my life. I've actually been doing everything that I need to not do. And it's infuriating. It's absolutely infuriating. And it's purely for those little hits of dopamine, those few laughs that one video leads to the next, leads to the next, leads to the next. Hell, hopefully you guys are better at it than me. Technology has been my biggest addiction. I honestly, for the first time, I admit I have an addiction to it. It is horrible. But that's the vice I picked. A lot of people pick when they have a lot of issues and a lot of trouble in their life, they pick their vice, they pick their crutch, they pick what they do to make their life seem just a little bit better or bring a little bit of enjoyment or bring a little bit of happiness. But it does it bring me happiness in the moment? Sure, yeah, it does. Hours and hours of content and funny videos or information about League or Ark, just games I've played. Well, I haven't even played that much Ark, but I want to play Ark. But it's going to do nothing but eat my time. And that's not what I want to do with my time. I want to, hell, I still have to finish my book, Think and Grow Rich. I have another book called FU Money, an ebook that I need to read as well. More studying on my Liberty National stuff. I'm still waiting on that license as well. But I've been working and I somehow managed to justify my free time and my time at home to just waste it away these last few days. And it's bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. How much time do you guys waste every day? I've wasted more time in the last few days than I wasted in the past couple weeks before this. Yeah, for some reason I justified it in my own mind and I was okay with it in the moment. And to do nothing but bitch at myself and be pissed off that I did it later on because where'd the time go? What the hell did I do with it? Why the hell is it already 3 in the morning? Why am I not getting up early? Why am I not doing the things I actually need to do? And it's annoying. It's absolutely annoying. It's the most irritating thing I do. Raise your hand if you are your own worst enemy. I know everyone watching this. I'm sure of it. You have a giant list of things you want to do and things you want to accomplish and stuff you just want to get done. But then at the end of the day, you're tired and you just want to relax and you carry on, and lo and behold, there goes the night, there goes the morning, there goes the next night, there goes the morning. Next thing you know, a week goes by. Hell, this last 4 days went by far faster and far less time than the previous weeks because I was actually doing stuff and being active within my own life and actually learning and perceiving new things. In the last several days since I made my last video, they're gone. They're gone. Yeah, I watched my webinar and I learned about AWOL 101 and the actual digital marketing, and that's the most reputable thing I've done within my own life. And that was on Wednesday. Wednesday. This is Saturday night, well, Sunday morning, however you want to look at it, and it's already 1 in the morning. So after this, I'm going to finish doing laundry and go to bed. But even at that, I need to be getting to bed sooner, and I just got done sitting there for an hour. I sat down with the idea, yeah, I'll watch one, no, and then I clicked on another, and then I clicked on another, and then I clicked on another, and that's how it works, and that's part of the big trap that we're all in today's society as the common man, because we get our job, we earn our paycheck, we get home, we're tired, and we want to relax. And part of it is the trap of the human body as well, because this asshole right here doesn't want to work. Your body wants to rest and relax. It wants to do what it can do to best keep you healthy. And given our nature as hunters and gatherers, and as far as an evolutionary standpoint goes, we aren't far beyond that. Look back 500 years at the difference in lifestyle. Now look at 200 years. Look at 100 years. Look at the amount of technological advancement in the last 200 years. Hell, the last 50 years. Last 20 years. I think we could go to about 50 years. The real boom of technology and computers and such. And look what it's done. We've got obesity rates are through the roof because everyone just indulges in endless consumerism because there's an endless amount to consume. And that's the problem. Humans are creatures of habit. It's a habit I'm trying to break. And it's a habit of technology because growing up, I didn't go out. I went home. I stayed home. And I gamed and I stayed away from the world and I shut myself off from the rest of the world because that's what I felt I needed to do at the time to make sure I could actually reach my dream of going in the Navy, because that was my primary goal. And I achieved it. But now I have far harder to attain goals within the business world, creating passive income. Hell, on March 5th, I made a promise to myself to get rid of my sins of sloth and learning my Liberty National and how to be a salesman. And here, I'll just go grab the paper and read it real quick. I haven't even been keeping to my own promises. I haven't been writing in my journal. I've been being an absolute fucking dipshit. And for what? To watch somebody else's content for hours? To watch some random streams of YouTube for hours on end? Bullshit. But this is the promise I made myself on March 5th. That I have every intention of keeping. To attain my first 100 grand, I will give up all of my hours of observing pointless content and my own sin of sloth to understanding being a salesman for Liberty National, as well as understanding and establishing forms of passive income to reach my goal of $100,000 and then go far beyond it, all by March 5th, 2019. And what have I done the last few days? Hours and hours of pointless freaking content. Sure, what you may watch on TV, what you may watch on YouTube, there can be some merit to it, whatever, okay. I watch a lot of anime, I watch a lot of educational stuff too, but here's the thing, as much educational stuff as I watch, there's not as much as I'm gonna learn from that video because I'm not gonna remember it, as well as actually sitting there and reading a book. As much as anyone wants to say they're a visual learner or an auditory learner, you learn more from reading and writing because there's a physicality to it. There's not just a screen. It doesn't blur with the rest of it because it's physically real within the real world. I I don't even know where to go from here on this because I'm just so irritated with myself because I'm not even I can't even keep my own promises to myself. Not that I'm not going to, not that I'm not going to get better at it. And hell, I should be proud that it took me this long to actually have another break and I'm getting better and better at it. And I'm getting more and more irritated with my own consumerism and it will push me to do better and improve myself even further. But how many of you guys are actually irritated with how much YouTube you watch, or how much gaming you watch, or how much TV you watch, or how much just stuff and time you lose and waste? Me, I'm astounded at the amount of time I have lost in the past few days. I could have had so much more done around the house. I could have had so much other shit done and learned and studied and have so much more to talk about, but I've dicked it off. Absolutely dicked it off. And I'm pissed. And nobody other than me, because I can't be mad at anybody making all of the content. That's what they're doing to try and improve their lives. They're making content that is bringing them a stream of revenue, or it's something they enjoy and they are a creative mind that's doing it purely for the sake of enjoyment, whatever the case may be. That's what they're doing. And by sitting there and spending hours and hours and hours on it, I'm doing nothing but bettering their lives. Now, not that I'm against helping anybody out. I help people out all the time. Hell, my roommate has handed me 20 bucks and been living here for 2 weeks already. And she's pissing me off with it. And I told her today, if she doesn't get the total of $4.50 for a month's rent, because that's half of the literal rent, and then $1.25 for utilities, because that pretty well covers actually living here. Now, yes, I could make it cheaper since all the bills are primarily mine, but why? She's living here too. It is entirely my problem, but just the simple fact of you got to pay to live. You're living here, my bills are going up. Am I supposed to just let her live here for basically free? No. Fuck that. I don't get to live here for free. Ryan didn't get to live here for free. Most everybody else doesn't get to live anywhere for free. I'm not going to let her live for free. The fact that I have to put up with a roommate means, damn it, I should have at least some monetary gain in this. For the simple fact of, I'm allowing you to live in my house. You have a job. You can pay rent, so you should. I'm sure some people will get mad at me for that. Oh, yeah, I'm helping out a single mother with 4 kids that can't stop drinking, can't stop going out, hasn't been able to hand me more than $20 in 2 weeks as a waitress, having a constant cash flow. Yeah, I'm pissed. Absolutely pissed. And on the 17th, I'm going to feel like a dick. But if she hasn't handed me cash, I can't do it. I would rather live alone and have absolutely no money in my current situation, because I have stuff that I'm looking into and I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to be better and I'm going to make it work. Even if I have to swallow my pride again and ask for more help. Because I don't deserve to be disrespected like that. I have gone out of my way my entire life to make sure everybody else is okay. Yet I dick off, and my own mom, when I live with her, I'm not rude. We get along for the most part, but we bicker and fight. But we can't live together because we're too similar. Absolutely too similar. I go out of my way and make damn well sure I keep all my arrangements, but then I dick her off because she's actually one of the people I care most about in my life. And that's something I think we all actually do a lot, just being humans. We go out of our way for these people that truly don't fucking matter and we truly don't give that much of a shit about. Sure, we care about them, whatever, but then we put the people who truly matter and who we truly care about on a back burner. And that's fucked. That's absolutely fucked. I've done much better about actually talking to my mom in the past month than I had in the last year. Simply because let's say 6 months since September, just keeping in contact. For quite a while, I was actually on the phone with her on a daily, and there's usually some conversation between us on a day-to-day or a bi-daily occasion now, which when I was in the Navy didn't happen. I'd get a hold of her every week or 2 weeks, a month, because I was out trying to do me and live my life and understanding. But now I'm really starting to understand that no, these are the people. My values are changing. I'm closing in on my group. It's always been that core set of people that I've truly given a shit about, but I tried to expand and I've acquired a bunch more friends, and these are all friends that are basically superficial. Hell, I really figure out who means something to you in your life and give them the world. Truly, truly give them the world. Because they give the world to you. And it's your mother, it's your brother, it's that person that's been there for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, however long, however old, however whatever. Those people that are going to be there for you till the day you die, no matter what. And I'm that type of person. I will be there for anyone until the day I die because that's the way I am. But I'm checking myself because I know better now. I've learned, I not that I didn't know the cruelty of humanity, not that I didn't know the evils of humanity, not that I didn't even know how fucking useless people were. I just thought that that was the best way to be. Being a nice guy, being 100% reliable all the time to everybody. I thought I was okay. But nobody gives me that. Nobody gives me that but my mother, my friend Tyler, my grandparents. Nobody. Not a single person else. Joe, Troy, L. And I have more friends that are on the outside of that inner circle, but they're still there and they still actually give a shit. But they're not on that inner circle. And everyone has their inner circle of people they truly, truly, truly love. So, for my final thoughts, what I really want you to think about, who are the people in your life you truly give a damn about? Who are the people you truly love that you haven't talked to in who knows how long? How much time do you spend consuming product and just existing in this world and being a peon for the system? Yeah, sure, I sound like a fucking hippie. Fight the power, fight the man. No, it's true. It really is, because what the government wants is workers. We are part of the workforce. That is all we are as the common man. If we aren't working, we're useless. And all they want is endless streams of product and more product and more product and more product and more stuff to entertain us. I mean, hell, look at TV. Look how huge and how many channels there are and how many options there are and how much stuff there is that you can just sit there and waste your life away. How many of you have spent hours binging on a TV series or an anime series? Or hours and hours on a video game. I love video games. I love the hell out of League of Legends. I love Devil May Cry. I will sit there and spend hours and hours and hours and hours. But I'm not doing it anymore. I got way more important things to do. I am tired of being a consumer. I am tired of just observing life. I want to live life. I want life to get so amazing that I don't even know what to fucking do with it. I want to be able to just say, screw this, I'm going to the Amazon today. See you in a month. That's what I want to do. That's how I want to live my life. And I want you guys to live that way too. And I want everyone to really just figure out what you want to do with your lives. It doesn't matter. Stop looking at working every day and finding a job that you can work every day. Working until I'm 65 to retire when I run out of time and energy, fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. All of these jobs are going to eventually be replaced with robots. What happens to the common man then? What happens to all the people working at McDonald's when it becomes completely automated? Probably within the next 20 years. How many of you think your job can be replaced by a robot? How many of you can just rack your brain for a second? How could a machine actually do this entire thing? If you can give a concept to it, it can exist and it eventually will. That is the power of humanity. I guarantee it, because a machine, it's far easier to fix a broken machine that hasn't broke down in 6-7 years compared to paying an employee. It's the nature of the beast. The banks will eventually decide to pull their loan. We're only paying 1-2% of the interest on our national debt. We were paying 18% in 1970s, and our debt was not that big. Our debt is absolutely massive. What happens when the banks call it and decide to raise the interest rates and our government collapses? Not that a government collapse isn't necessarily a bad thing. The problem is, who comes into power next? Will the people maintain their power? Will the left take control and we convert to fucking communism? I'm an independent. I'm not right or left. I view things as they are, what they are. You have an opinion? Let's discuss it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. If you can persuade my opinion, okay, I am more than happy to change my opinion on any topic. But society, all right, I'm gonna end it there. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep ranting. I'm gonna keep raving. So, I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, please. Thank you. I'm gonna be back to doing this every day. Hell, maybe I'll do it twice a day just for the sake of I've kind of fucked off my own content, my own plans. But regardless, if you want to talk about anything, message me. I'm here. We can discuss anything. If you need help, you need a friend, you just need someone to talk to, message me. I'm here. And I love you guys. I really do. I really do love all of humanity. And I wish I could find a way to truly help everyone get to where they need to be. Get to where they feel truly happy with their lives, not happy with their job, content with their job and their situation. Truly be able to just do whatever they want to do. Ultimate freedom, if you will. If I can find a way to do that, bet I will share it with you guys, and I will teach every single person how. As soon as I find it, I'm going to share it. As soon as I find something that works and a way to make things work, I'm going to share it. And I'm going to keep looking until I find ways that everyone can manage. It's not like I'm special. It's not like I'm super smart. Yeah, I am smart. But everyone has the capacity to learn. Some people, it just takes a little more effort than others. But there is nothing beyond your reach. There is nothing you cannot learn. There is nothing you cannot do. And that is the beauty of humanity. We are a creature that is built to adapt to our environment and adapt to anything we truly want to do. Hell, if I really wanted to, I could fucking become a doctor. I could become a nuclear technician. I could become a rocket scientist. I could do all of that. So can you. It's all about your time and how much time you want to put into anything. It says it takes 10,000, or they say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. How many hours have you put into TV? How many hours have you put into video games? How many hours have you put into nothing? How many times do you lay there in bed just wondering where the day went, what you did, trying to figure out what? I'm tired of it. The last few days have done nothing but irritate me because I let my time slip away again and I wasted my time again on time killers. There's a reason they're called time killers. But all right, I love you guys. Almost 27 minutes here. So peace out. Don't be Goombas, people. Love your life. Participate. Stop being an observer and take action. You are the protagonist in your own story. You are you. Who are you? The only way you're going to figure that out is by doing stuff. Take action. Be a part. Stop being a consumer. The best thing I can tell anybody to do. If you got a cell phone, throw the motherfucker. I mean, obviously, don't break it because you need it to exist in society today, getting a hold of people, but fuck that thing. Turn off the TV, turn off the games, turn off electronics. Just be. Do some housework. Be in silence for a little bit and think. You will love yourself far more for just enjoying being for a little bit. Get away from the rest of society. Hell, I haven't even taken a day to go into nature, which is something I've been wanting to do for months. And I need to do that. I really need to do that. Just to spend some time with me, because that is one of the most relaxing and enjoyable things I ever do, is actually just go spend some time in nature, go for a hike, go for a climb, go for any of it. And I never do it because I'm too busy wasting my time consuming. So, all right, guys, I love you. Peace out.